Today we are reviewing these Uglybros USA Motorpool-K black motorcycle pants. Uglybros USA say that these motorcycle pants are the best in the world, and I have put that claim to the test over 2 years. I've had them for almost 3 years, ridden them in all conditions, and I've got thoughts. Let's do work. These are some of the most premium motorcycle riding pants you can buy. They are both very stylish as well as highly functional in terms of motorcycle safety features. Alright, again, I got these about 2.5, almost 3 years ago. Ridden them for 2.5 seasons. I've got some pros, I've got some cons. These are pricey pants, they're $349, and that doesn't include the armor that you have to buy separately if you want the extra armor. As you can see here, I used a welcome discount when I bought these, and the knee and hip protectors armor set cost an additional $30, and I also had that welcome 25 for an additional $2 off there, so my total was $354 out the door. You also have to pay for shipping on these. A lot of websites say you get free shipping if you spend over XYZ amount of dollars. Not this website, so I had to pay $16.57 for shipping, and my total out the door cost was $370.57, and that is not cheap for a pair of motorcycle pants. I do have some issues with these, which we'll describe later, but first let's go over what you get. Alright, let's read their description here. The Motorpool-K is the embodiment of modern riding pants. I agree with that. These are definitely modern looking pants, encompassing all the essential features that a rider needs. I agree with that too. You get plenty of pocket space here with left and right pockets, back pockets, and then your side pockets over here. Originally introduced in 2012, so these guys have had a lot of time to perfect these. The Motorpool has continuously evolved and been updated to set the benchmark for motorcycle pants worldwide. These heavyweight, slim, straight denim riding pants redefine the norm by seamlessly blending the DNA of our uniquely designed cargo silhouette with a low profile and protective para-aramid reinforced abrasion resistant liner. I believe that's this guy right here, complemented by optional impact protection features. Those would be the armor parts that I bought separately. And I will add that having that knee protection on your knees and also on your sides is definitely necessary. These pants are pretty much crippled without that extra armor, so I don't know why they sell them separately, except for just to make more money. So I highly recommend getting those extra pads, so get ready to spend an additional $30 for those. The iconic custom design ensures ample protection without compromising on style, whether you're on or off the bike. I totally agree with that. These are definitely good-looking rider pants, the best I've ever seen, by far. Embrace the ultimate combination of functionality and fashion with the Motorpool-K, your go-to riding pants for unmatched performance and style. Alright, key features: they have this aramid fiber reinforced abrasion resistant liner, accepts impact protectors, sold separately as I said on the knees and hips. 11-ounce heavyweight denim with light herringbone patterns. I can confirm the weight of this denim is hefty, and I think you could go through quite a long road slide with these without getting any abrasion to your skin. Bruises, yes. Skin abrasion, I think these are good to protect you. Easy to access cargo pockets, shut securely with double snap closures. I can confirm that these snaps are in fact high quality and they do hold closed. Slight stretch for additional comfort, and a slim straight fit, because you don't want to have baggy stuff blowing obviously when you're going 70, 80 miles per hour on the highway, or catching anywhere on your bike. It's a safety issue. Elastic accordion panels on the knees and lower back, and matte black snap buttons on cargo pockets, as you can see here. It also comes with a high quality YKK zipper, and I haven't had any problems with that so far. Alright, construction: the outer shell is made with 97% cotton, 3% elastane, and the liner is 52% para-aramid fiber and 48% polyester. So they have abrasion resistance, impact protection, and a good looking design. As I mentioned, these pants are very comfortable. The only issue is they are a bit on the heavy side, so it's not like, you know, putting on a pair of Levi's and going out for the whole day. But with the build quality, with the elasticity of these pants, they are super comfortable, and you could wear them all day if you wanted to, on or off the bike. Everything has held up well over the years. There's no tears in the fabric. There's no loosening of the stitching. The stitching is all pretty high quality. All of the snaps and buttons still fasten and snap together. You're definitely going to want to wear a belt with these to help hold them up due to their additional weight. By the way, I'm going to make a video soon on all the cool products that motorcyclists should have This Carhartt belt is essential because it has no belt buckle to scratch your tank. So I will make that video soon, but in the meantime, I'm gonna put this on my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested. Link is below. Again, I'm totally sold on the looks of these. They just look gorgeous. I love this like accordion quality here, which helps to, keep you comfortable when you're sitting and bending your knees thusly on the bike. I also like that they have the accordion fabric here on the lower back, so you can bend over without fear of showing off your tushy, which no one wants to see. These belt loops are substantial. They've got extra ones in the back here. They haven't shown any wear and tear. If we look down at the reviews, they have a perfect 5-star review based on 80 reviews. I don't know if these are legit, but they do look legit and recent as April here. Here's what the olive ones look like. Those are pretty cool too. I might get a second pair of these if it wouldn't cost me nearly $1,000 to do so. So overall, it's lived up to my expectations for a $370 pair of pants, with the exception of one glaring problem. As you can see here, within about the first year of use, maybe less, these started to turn a bronze color, kind of like an orangey color on the upper thighs down to the knees in the crotch area. And for some reason on the back of these, they didn't fade, nor on the lower half of the legs they didn't fade, only in this section here. I don't know why, but unfortunately they did, thus ruining the pants. I did reach out to this company, Uglybros USA, and they did offer me a discount on a new pair, but it was not a substantial discount, unfortunately. And I wasn't ready to drop another few $100s on these pants just after a couple years of riding. I am going to attempt to dye these pants myself, and I'll make a separate video of that to see if we can rejuvenate these pants. I don't know how that's gonna work with all of this like Kevlar stuff, all these, lining that they have in here, because I'm gonna have to dye the whole pants. I can't like disconnect this stuff. So time will tell. I'm either gonna completely ruin the pants or they're gonna look good again. Either way, I can't wear these. I mean, I can wear these, but they just don't look good with this orangish color here. So I must say that in summary, these pants do look really good. They perform really good. If you spend the extra dough to get the reinforced armor, which I think should have been included in this price, then the pants do offer a lot of good protection, good impact protection, good skid resistance protection. However, at this price point, I cannot recommend these pants if they're just gonna fade so easily like this. So they're supposed to be uncompromising on style, but I find that this flaw of where they have faded completely destroys the style, which is half of the draw of these pants. So as of right now, I can't recommend these unless you're okay with this like faded orangey look on the front top only. But I will come back and update this review if I'm able to successfully dye them and make them look as good as they did when they first arrived. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. These worth 370 bucks shipped, and that is with a discount, by the way. It's going to be more expensive if you don't have that welcome 25% discount. Do you like these pants? Am I wrong? Should I expect them to fade? If I did, I would expect them to kind of uniformly fade in the front and back, but they only kind of faded in the crotch to upper thighs. Either way, let me know your thoughts, and always remember the motto: bark less, wag more, and always be kinder than necessary. And I will see you in the next one.